Good morning, class. Today we're going to be starting a new project looking at how to draw the emotion of surprise or scared. I started by drawing a face. I got this idea from looking at this artwork, and it's done by a famous artist named Edward Munch. Now here's the famous piece. It is called The Scream, and he just looks scared out of his mind. He did this through the use of the eyes and his mouth and his whole body emotion and all of the painting strokes in this painting kind of give you this sense of fear and shock. So we're going to be working on pieces to make our own scared and shocked faces. Today we're going to be drawing the face. But next class, if we do a really good job of drawing the face and coloring it in, we're going to be adding paint to make that scared and crazy looking hair and doing some paint blowing. So the first step in order to get to that stage is to start drawing our face. So I have these papers at each table, or I will in a second, and I'm going to start by drawing my face with drawing the outline of the head. Heads are about ovally shaped, so I'm just going to put a nice big, not super small, nice big oval in my middle of my paper. I want to make sure I'm leaving room for some good hair and some shoulders as well. So I've got a nice oval. If you need some help, there is this oval you can look at as well at the table. Once I have my oval, I want you to actually draw your oval now. Alright, it's time for the neck. For the neck, you just do 2 lines down. Alright, do those 2 lines, and then 2 lines over and down for the shoulders, almost to the edge of your paper. Go ahead and try to do those shoulders. Alrighty. I could add some details for the shirt. I'm going to maybe add a neckline because I don't want it to look like he's not wearing a shirt. So it can be a straight or curved line. Sometimes if you want you can add a collar. Sometimes I put scarves since I like to wear scarves a lot. I do those collar lines. You could put some stuff on your shirt. But those are extra details. We want to really focus on trying to get done. If you are already done with your shirt and we're waiting for other people to finish up, then maybe you can start adding a few extra details right now. So get that collar on there. Now the next step, my turn, is to do the mouth, because the mouth is the biggest part of that face. Look at these mouths. They're huge. The mouth is also a oval shape. So I'm going to do a mouth that's starting from the bottom and goes about halfway up. I'm going to show you the top of my head. There we go. I didn't draw the top of the head because I wanted to put paint up there. So you can make it a bigger oval, skinny over. This one was a skinnier one. This one was a bigger one. And it's kind of, this is called an exaggeration. It might be bigger than your face is when you're screaming or shouting out. But that's okay. It kind of gets the point across that this is a really big surprise. You can put your tongue in there. Sometimes it's just got 2 bumps. Sometimes you can just do it as 1 bump. You could put lips on if you would like. I like showing my teeth at the top. Because typically when you're screaming you can see the top of their teeth, but not necessarily the bottom of your teeth. If you want to, you can add lips. Since I put lips on this one, I'm not going to do lips on this one. Go ahead and try to get your mouth, what you would like. We'll be coloring this in with crayons, so don't worry about that yet. Right, the next step is the nose. Right above the mouth where it stops, I'm going to do a bump. It's like a rainbow shape. And since this kind of is looking, he's kind of looking up a little bit, I'm going to just make his nose this way today. There's all different ways you can do nose. So I'm doing a bump in 2 nostrils. And then 2 curved C's above it. And that kind of shows where the eyes are going to be. Those 2 curved lines shows the bridge of your nose. The next step is the eyes. Now, since he's kind of looking up in fear, I'm going to start by drawing a line on each side for my eye, and then that rainbow curve, and then a half circle on the inside. Now you can make the half circle on the bottom of the eye, or you can make it on the top of the eye like I did over there. Depends what he's looking at. If you're looking at the thing you're afraid of, if you're looking up away, if you're looking up away, you put it on the top. If you're looking at the thing, you put it on the bottom. So I did it on the bottom this time. Go ahead and try to start working on your eyes. If you want to add lashes, that's okay as well. Also, you could do some eyebrows. Eyebrows go slanty up when you're really concerned. You notice I didn't quite get the exact same eye shape, and that's okay. Sometimes when you're really scared, your eyes aren't exactly the same shape. They make whatever shapes they want to. And the last thing I'm going to do is just 2 curves for my ears. Blonk. They start right near the eye. Just about the size of your finger nub. Not too big. Alright? They don't go all the way down to the bottom, just a little bit of ear. Sometimes I do a little curve inside to show that there's inside of an ear. And that is the drawing that we're just going to get done with today. If you need help, of course, you know, I'm walking around, helping out, raise that hand. When you get done, there are crayons at your table, and I want you to use the crayons to start filling in. There's these multicultural crayons, so you can pick a color and start pressing really hard, coloring in your details. Because we're going to be using paint, it's really important that you're pressing hard with your crayons and not leaving any space, otherwise there's going to be paint all over your table. But the crayons will tell the paint that I'm already here, so you don't need to go over here. So that is the best way to get the paint not all over your face and not have all that hair on your face, alright? It is your turn to get started. Alright, do your best. Raise your hand if you need help.